Hello and welcome to another episode of Bolts and Boost, everybody. So today I'm tearing the Hummer apart. Not really, but sort of. Just doing the spark plugs and the coil packs. It looks like they haven't been changed in a while. This is not going to be a how-to video just because there's a lot of how-tos on the spark plugs of this thing, and it's a relatively simple job. But I'm going to show you just kind of what I'm putting back into it. What I'm doing along the way. The whole plastic box that sits up here is very easy to take off. It's just two bolts here, and then of course you got your hose, and then you got your box. So it's just a hose clamp, two hose clamps, and two bolts. Very simple. The coil packs themselves are very simple design. These are a maintenance item as well. So just a 10 mil bolt on those, and the bolts to take the box off are 10 mil as well. Now, a lot of the how-to videos that I was watching did not have these factory clips, so these are simple to take out. I don't even know if I'm going to demonstrate. I'll just quickly show you, but they sit in the plug like that. You just pry them out, and then that little tab in the center, you just pry it down and pull it out. It's a very simple thing to do. So what am I putting back in to the Hummer? I'm putting these new guys in. I've never heard of them. It's a new one from NGK. I got it off Rock Auto. There's the number. It's going to be probably backwards on your screen. You obviously need 5, so they shipped 5, and my spark plug gapper tool worked like an absolute charm. From what I understand, they're supposed to be pre-gapped, but they were close, but they weren't to my spec, so I did pre-gap them to the 0.040 that the interweb says to do, which equals to, I think, 1 millimeter, if I remember correctly. But you could search that up. Maybe I'll put a screenshot on the video for you guys. But so I pre-gap these. I am now going to take the old ones out, put these ones in, and clean up as I go. And as far as the coil packs go, I did get some new ones, and I got upgraded ones from my buddy at NP Boosted. They're a nice upgrade. I did talk to him and I asked him, look, if I get these things, are they going to be an upgrade? And he said yes. These should produce 10 to 15% more ignition. So whether that translates into a cleaner burn, a little more power, a little more miles per gallon, I have no clue. It should, especially just based off, the old stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Like I said, relatively simple job to do. I just want to show you guys. I will put everything I can product-wise in the description, so it's easy for you guys. I do recommend picking one of these up. It makes it a breeze to gap your plugs. It does come with a gapper tool, but it only goes up to 0.035, so I had to use a different one that I had in my toolbox. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. All right, so the new ones are in there. I do recommend, well, maybe I don't recommend it. Depends on yourself, I guess. But when the old spark plugs are still in the spark plug holes, I always take compressed air to them and blow out any debris so it doesn't fall into the cylinder. Just do it when there's something in the hole so there's nothing going in your cylinders. So I torqued them based off what NGK says on the back of their box. Excuse me, I'm a little sick still, so it's still catching my breath a little bit. But so it basically says get them hand tight and then like do 1/8 of a turn. I did that, but very carefully. They wouldn't go a full 1/8 because these ones do not have a crush washer. They have a like a shoulder that sits into the head, and you do not want to strip out the threads in the head, right? Because then you gotta helicoil it or fix it somehow. So I'm going to put the new coil packs on and show you guys when that's done. Okay, just before I put the last one in, I just wanted to show you guys the difference. Obviously, there's not going to be a massive difference from what the eye can see, but it has high temp silicone, apparently more copper in here, which is more conductive, and it's the exact same dimensions, and I'm just using the OEM hardware. and putting them in like so. All right, so she is all bolted up and ready to go back together. While everything's apart, I just like to clean everything, so I cleaned the throttle body. It wasn't that dirty, but it did have some oil. My PCV hose that sits at the bottom of that air box is a little crispy. It's not horrible yet, but I'm gonna look to replace that. So when you guys are putting this back together, make sure that that goes back into contact with that nipple on the valve cover. So I'm gonna put her back together, and hopefully it should all be good. So Hummer spark plugs and coil packs are changed. Throttle body's clean. When I took this hose off, both of these clamps were quite loose, and this part of the hose wasn't even on the air box properly. So it's nice to do it yourself, because when you do it yourself, you do it right, and you fix anything that was left loose by somebody else. Next on the list is I'm probably going to take all this weirdness off. I have no idea what's all over the plastic pieces of my engine. I'm assuming someone tried to detail it, and that is the coating of the detail. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You got a little bit out of this. Very simple spark plug job to do, which is nice. Those are those 2 bolts that I'm telling you about. One here, one there. Everything is a 10 mil that you'll need for this specific job, except for the spark plug. And the spark plug is just 5/8. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. But yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give this one a thumbs up. Check out other videos on the channel, because there's lots of automotive content on the channel. And subscribe. All right, everybody. Peace.